What is going on, everybody? Guys, if you're a fan of Bitcoin, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified of future content, and leave a comment down below. We're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about, look, I have a phrase that I use on this channel, and that phrase is that I'm always right. Am I always right? No, of course I'm not always right. But here's the thing. I've been, and I'm going to show you real quick, just so you guys can understand, because sometimes you don't tune into me, but I'm going to show you what I've been talking about for Bitcoin for all of this time. Then I'm going to show you what everybody else is talking about right now. And I'm going to show you why you should be following me. And if you don't like that, okay. But if you do like that, make sure you hit the follow button. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you do everything that you need to do. Now, let's start this off with Bitcoin price. But we're going to skip that. And we're going to go, this right here is me in the beginning of January telling everybody Bitcoin is headed to 22,000. Nobody liked it. Nobody wanted to hear it. Everybody thought we were in a bear market. But I also said, is 28K in the cards? Because that's what we were looking at. Then what happened? March 16. This is March 16. I'm telling you, the Bitcoin's next move is to 30,000. This is a while before we get to 30,000. Why? Because I could see it, because I knew what was getting ready to happen, right? Let's move on to here. What did I tell you? April 18, that we're going to 37,000. April 27, reaffirmed. Bitcoin is mooning again. We're destined for 37,000. Then I want to tell you why. But first, now we have 72 hours to go, why Bitcoin and global markets are about to surge. And that's coming from Crypto Banter. They've got 3,000 people watching right now, and they're telling these people the same thing that I've been telling you for months now, because I don't sell it to you the wrong way. I tell you what you need to hear. I tell you what you like to hear. And sometimes it all matches up. And this right here is what is playing out right now. This is called a parabolic curve step-like formation. And we are currently at base 3. And let me show you what I mean. This right here is your daily chart. Now, this is the formation that we've had. I'm going to throw the MACD down for just a little while, because there's something that we need to look at on that. But you can see right here. Let's just kind of pull this out and look. This was formation 1. This was where we got started. This was January 1st. This is where everything started to take off. Then we consolidated here. This is step 2. And then this was step 3. And then we were getting very, very close to having this thing completely break down just a little while ago. And what ended up happening? The immediate reversal came in. We wicked all the way down to the resistance line. And then immediately we started to take off. Why? Because we now have a deal for the debt ceiling, which means that the one thing that people have been concerned about was averted. And that means that the quote unquote money printers are about to turn on. Now, Kevin McCarthy has to answer for that, because Republicans are now upset that a deal has been reached, and they want to vote no. Not all Republicans, some Republicans. And that's what matters. Here's the deal. There is a radical group of people in the Republican Party, the same as there is in the Democratic Party, and they don't want to see a win. They want to see the United States default. They want to see something that's not good for you. It's never happened before. Why? Because it's more important to these Republicans that Joe Biden fail than that America succeed. Well, that's not going to last very long. And everybody who's talking about votes and understands why Joe Biden ended up winning when he had no business winning, right? But people understand why this is happening. It's not because elections are stolen. It's because the middle of America, not the radicals on the left, not the radicals on the right, because middle America wants America to succeed. And what's not happening when all of this kind of crazy stuff is going on? America fails. And that's not good, right? So where does that leave us, the American people? Well, that leaves us in this kind of cycle right here. And now what you see playing out is this gigantic imminent move. Now, the question is, where does this move go? And I'm going to show you. It comes up here and it goes to 27,300. That's when the bull run will officially begin. And the reason that I chose this area, first of all, let's do this. The reason is because of this little resistance right here, this little support area right here, this trade right here, this support line right here, all the way back here to when we were doing this. You can see lots of activity, lots of settling, lots of movement around this line. Now, let's take this out. Let's go back one step, and then let's put this all down to Uh, it's not rocket science, of course, but it is predictability, right? A chart can go so far. So let's take the bottom of this last run and let's take the top of this part and let's put them together. And boom, here we are. And where does that put us? That puts us right here at 27,300. Now, does that mean that we're gonna trade at 27,000 or 37,100, 37,300 for a long period of time? Absolutely not. It's gonna settle in different spots. It looks like it's gonna settle around this area, but this is just the next step. There's conversation about it going to 8,000. By the way, I did screw it up because I didn't put it exactly right there. So we're going to be touching this kind of area, but this move is coming. This move is imminent. This move is about to happen. The American markets, the Asian markets, they're all about to wake up, and this is what they're going to see. The debt ceiling deal is imminent. The United States is going to make its payments. It's going to do everything it's supposed to do, and that means that another leg up is on. Now, if you're concerned, by the way, about other things in the market, for example, well, what about the flows? What about the money coming in, the money coming out? Well, the money coming in, and we'll talk about that down here. You see right here, the money coming in, and of course I used the wrong one. The money coming in is for the spike and the move up. Then it dies down, and we don't go down, but then the spike comes in, and we go back up, and then the spike comes in, and we go back up a little bit. Now we're here. The money is about to spike to come back up. We don't need the money to be in the market and stay in the market. We need the money to come into the market to pump it to the next level. And then some of this is going to level off. That's what's happening in the markets right now. So where does that leave us? Well, let's finish off this parabolic curve, because then we have this next line. And where does that next line end up? Well, let's just take this. Let's just take this move that we had right here, and let's play that out over here, because it's going to take about this length of time. Let's remove that, and let's bar pattern this one more time to show how the entirety of it breaks out. And then let's do the same thing one more time with that same pattern, and you're going to see something fascinating. And that is, here we go. We're going to be at 54,000 before you know it. Now, I know this looks crazy. I know this looks insane. It looks like I'm out of my mind. Maybe I could be, but let's also drop down here. Let's take a little bit of, let's go with the MACD. We're going to use the MACD right now. And we're going to look at the monthly chart right here. And we're going to pull this out just a little bit. Guess what's getting ready to happen on the MACD? For monthly, we're about to go in the green. For the monthly, let me rephrase that. For the monthly, we're about to go back in the green. We haven't been in the green since December of 2021. But look what's happening. The bear market is over, guys. This is the end. Now, the only thing left is a gigantic pump in this market, and we are witnessing it and watching it play out. But this is all for you to decide. I don't know what you think, but again, if you like the content, subscribe to the channel. If you don't. Hit the like button or hit the dislike button. It doesn't matter, whichever one you want. And leave a comment down below. Tell me how crazy I am. Tell me how wrong I am. But before you do that, go back and watch the old videos. I just showed them to you. Hit rewind. Go check them out. Go figure them out. And it's not financial advice. My name is Bleeves. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll see you at 54K pretty soon. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed the show. Remember to sign up for MEXC, BitGet, and NordVPN down in the links below.
Ways to get paid. I'm checking my coins around breakfast, then again around bedtime. Bet this.